Hello, all the students. Good afternoon and welcome to XAT. So, students after CAT, now it is time to gear up for the OMS. I know that possibly this coming sixth, you people would be having SNAP, and वैसे भी SNAP में you people have the options of taking it twice or thrice. And NMAT भी बहुत सारे students के अब आने वाला है. I believe that students now it is time to gear up for these OMS exams and the kind of dedication which you people have shown in CAT. Okay, similar kind of dedication is needed for OMS as well. Students, today we are going to discuss 10 very important questions which are very, very important for SNAP and NMAT especially. And these are the kind of questions which you will directly see in these kind of formats. And moreover, the students who are taking XAT, for them also, this session is going to be important. And when I talk about verbal ability, you understand CAT की जो verbal ability होती है बहुत different होती है. CAT में जो BRC है, that is more of reading oriented. And when we talk about SNAP, when we talk about NMAT, here the importance of vocab is also there. The importance of idioms and phrases is also there. The importance of figures of speech is also there. And at the same time, you may come across some questions which are based on OMS also. So you people do understand that's going to be a fantastic session. And I'll keep showing you some very much relevant questions. Keep giving the answers first. And after that, listen to my explanation. Chaliye, so all the students who have joined us, good. Yes, hi Soham, hi Nitish. Okay, that का critical reasoning definitely. Okay, उस पर भी कुछ sessions अपन plan करेंगे. Sure. So students, we are going to start with the session, and before we start with the session, there is someone with me. Okay, and today actually my daughter is also joining me, and she wanted to see that ये देख रही है या नहीं? Yes. Yes, so my daughter wanted to see कि पापा आप कैसे पढ़ाते हो, and that is the reason she is joining my live session today. तो मैं थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा conscious हूँ आज, okay, because she is going to judge me and possibly बाहर वालों को पढ़ाना फिर भी बहुत आसान है, but family member जब judge करता है तो थोड़े से ज़्यादा conscious अपन हो जाते हैं. So anyway, I'll try to deliver my best, and I will ensure that the students who are joining this session, okay, best possible value additive session I'll try to make it. I'll ensure that whatever time you people are investing watching this session, fantastic learnings you are going to have. Okay, चलिए all the students welcome. Done. अब पूरे सेशन में मेरे साथ बने रहना. बहुत सारे interesting questions we people are going to take. So without wasting time, we are going to start with the very first question. Just a second. Yeah. So this becomes the very first question. A small poem is given to us. A few lines are given to us. Okay, and these lines are from the famous tragedy Othello by William Shakespeare. And students, the question is, which figure of speech has been used in line 4? Okay, you people can expect at least 1 or 2 questions based on figures of speech. And figures of speech का जो पूरा chapter है students, इसके कुछ videos मैंने already last year जो लिए थे, they are available on this channel. I want all the students figures of speech को एक बार ढंग से करके जरूर जाना. And the best advantage is going to be once you understand the most common 25-30 figures of speech, possibly students the questions are going to be based on that only. तो बिल्कुल भी ignore मत करना, बहुत easy सा ये concept है. Yes, ये words दिखते बहुत technical हैं, but once you understand the meaning, it will be easy for you. So come on, all the students, any answer from your side? Yes, come on everyone. Yes, Nitish has given the answer. Rest of the students, you need to focus only on the 4th line. Okay, बाकी lines का meaning समझ में नहीं भी आए, it hardly matters. So put out the light and then put out the light. Othello, it's a famous tragedy, and Othello itself, himself is the protagonist in that poem. The students, what is the meaning? Put out the light and then put out the light. Okay. So one student has given the answer. Done. Well, I'll tell you which is the correct answer now. Coming on, students, the very first option, anecdote. Anecdote का मतलब होता है कोई छोटी सी कहानी, किसी लेजेंड के बारे में या किसी रियल या पॉसिबली कुछ, it can be a fictional story about a legend, about a famous person, okay, about a real person as well. So anecdote basically refers to a story about a person. So anecdote is anyway not the correct answer here. Coming on students, the second one, consonants. Consonants का मतलब क्या होता है? जब दो चीजें आपस में सिंक में होती है, जब दो चीजें आपस में कोऑर्डिनेट करती है, तो दैट बिकम्स कॉन्सोनेंट्स. तो कॉन्सोनेंट्स का मतलब है सिंक में होना, ओके, प्रॉपर कोऑर्डिनेशन होना. सो दैट बिकम्स एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कॉन्सोनेंट्स. एनीवे स्टूडेंट्स, हो सकता है कुछ बच्चों को लगे कि सेकंड ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट आंसर, but indeed second option is also not the correct answer. Now there are two options left. I guess each and every student do understand what is the meaning of personification. So when I say personification, किसी भी नॉन लिविंग थिंग को, किसी एनिमल को, किसी नॉन लिविंग थिंग को एज अ पर्सन ट्रीट करना, एज अ ह्यूमन ट्रीट करना, so that becomes an example of personification. So anyway students, the best answer here is the third option, antenna-glasses. The correct answer is antenna-glasses. Now what is the meaning of this figure of speech? ये बड़ा मजेदार फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है. इसका मतलब होता है स्टूडेंट्स किसी लाइन में एक वर्ड को रिपीट करना. बट स्टूडेंट्स द फन इज, ये जो दोनों वर्ड्स हैं, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई टॉक अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइन, हियर स्टूडेंट्स देयर इज अ फ्रेज पुट आउट द लाइट एंड अगेन पुट आउट द लाइट. तो किसी वर्ड या किसी फ्रेज को रिपीट करना किसी लाइन में, बट स्टूडेंट्स द मीनिंग्स आर डिफरेंट. ओके, यहाँ पर पुट आउट द लाइट एंड पुट आउट द लाइट, इन दोनों की जो मीनिंग्स हैं वो एक्चुअली डिफरेंट है. Okay, and if you're not able to understand that difference, possibly you will not be able to catch the essence of this line. But here, students, this becomes an example of antenna-glasses. And the meaning is, we repeat a particular word or a particular phrase here, but the meanings are different. So when I say put out the light, here, students, the meaning of light is the literal light lamp. Okay, matlab, bijli on karna, switch on karna. So that is the meaning of the first phrase. But when I say, then put out the light, here students, when I say put out the light, the reference is to kill. Here Othello was going to kill his wife. The students, when I say put out the light, the second phrase, it actually talks about killing. So that is the reason this becomes an example of antenna-glasses. Well, I'll give one more example to you. There is a famous statement made by Benjamin Franklin where he said, okay, let us hang together, otherwise we will have to hang separately. I repeat my point. Let us hang together, otherwise we shall hang separately. अब you people try to understand. इस पूरी लाइन में दो बार मैंने hang को यूज किया. So this becomes an example of antenna-glasses. But जो पहला hang है, let us hang together, इसका मतलब है let us become united. Otherwise we shall hang separately. इसका मतलब है otherwise we will be hanged separately. That is the point. That means हो सकता है हमें फिर अलग अलग से मरना पड़े, या तो यूनाइट हो जाओ, otherwise we are going to get killed separately. So that is the meaning of this line. So I guess you people are now very clear what is the meaning of antenna-glasses. So be very clear about this, and now we are going to take the next question. Okay. Coming on students, the next question, question number 2. Now this becomes the question based on direct and indirect speech. Direct speech is given to us and we have to find out among the 4 options the best indirect speech of the given sentence. Come on, so which is the correct answer? Any guess? Yes, all those students who will be watching the session later on, please ensure that for each and every question, you will try to give the answer first and then listen to the explanation. Yes, come on everyone. जो भी बच्चे live हैं, start giving the answers now. They shouted, we have been waiting here for over an hour and we won't leave until we are heard. So which is the best answer? Yes, come on. Yes, come on. Shall I give the answer now? Okay, I'm giving the answer now. Listen to me. Students, the first thing which you people will have to understand is, whenever you come across a sentence of direct speech, this sentence can be divided into 2 parts. The first part, which is known as the reporting verb. Let's say, for example, when I say, they shouted. So shouted becomes a reporting verb. And students, जो second part है, okay, जो inverted commas के अंदर है, quote unquote के अंदर, This is known as reported speech. The first thing which you people will have to understand is what is the tense of the reporting verb. And you people do understand अगर reporting verb का tense आपके past tense में है, इसका मतलब है जब भी मैं reported speech को indirect speech में convert करूंगा तो वहां पर students the tense will change. I repeat my point. Whenever students, you people come across a sentence based on direct speech, you always try to see whether the reporting verb is in past tense or future tense or present tense. Everything depends on this. अगर ये reporting verb future tense में होता है या फिर students present tense में होता है, in this case जब हम इसको indirect speech में convert करेंगे तो we will not change the tense of the reported speech. Understand? बट फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर ये रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब पास्ट टेंस में है तो इन सच अ सिनेरियो जब हम इसको इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो वी विल हैव टू चेंज द टेंस ऑफ द रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. नाउ हियर यू पीपल कैन नोटिस वन थिंग. दे शाउटेड इज गिवन टू अस एंड दिस इज इन द पास्ट टेंस. तो वन थिंग इज वेरी क्लियर. अब जब मैं इसको इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में कन्वर्ट करूंगा तो वी विल हैव टू चेंज द टेंस. So now you people try to understand what is the tense which is given right now. So when I say we have been waiting, so we have been waiting कौन सा tense हुआ? This becomes an example of present perfect continuous, isn't it? So present perfect continuous इसे students हम लोग convert करेंगे past perfect continuous में, and that is the reason the best answer here will be. देखो students, they shouted, absolutely correct, and comma will go and the conjunction that will come. बिल्कुल ठीक है. एंड स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पर वी एक्चुअली कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा दे के अकॉर्डिंग. तो दे शाउटेड दैट दे हैव बीन वेटिंग प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस. So it will become past perfect continuous had been waiting. So absolutely students, first option seems to be the correct answer. If I take the second option, shout करना वैसे भी गलत है. Okay, I should never say they shout. I should say they shouted. One thing you people do understand, रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब का टेंस हम कभी भी चेंज नहीं करेंगे. अगर यहाँ पर शाउटेड है तो हमें शाउटेड ही लिखना है. अगर यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स सेड होता तो मैं उस केस में यहाँ पर टोल्ड लेता. बट यू पीपल डू अंडरस्टैंड, इफ इट इज इन पास्ट टेंस यू विल हैव टू टेक इट इन द पास्ट टेंस. रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब का टेंस कभी भी चेंज नहीं होता. टेंस हमेशा चेंज होता है रिपोर्टेड स्पीच का, एंड दैट टू स्टूडेंट्स इट प्योरली डिपेंड्स ऑन whether the reporting verb is in past tense or not. So the most important aspect is whenever you people come across any sentence which is based on direct and indirect speech, हमेशा ध्यान दो रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब का टेंस क्या है. हमेशा ध्यान दो रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में कौन सा टेंस है, and then students you will have to decide how the tenses will get changed. Last year students, I took a session on direct and indirect speech. अगर इसी चैनल पे सर्च करोगे तो you will come across a session which is based on direct and indirect speech, and I'm very confident once you people watch it, I have covered all the basic rules in that. तो कम से कम ensure करो कि उसे हम जरूर देख लें. Okay, चलिए coming on students, third cannot be the correct answer because exclaim करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, and second comma cannot come. Okay, and moreover students have been waiting. ये तो present perfect continuous है तो मैंने tense change ही नहीं किया, which is wrong. And they said कहना वैसे भी गलत है, and inverted commas में कभी भी नहीं होगा indirect speech. There is only one option which is possible, and that is the first one. Okay, chaliye. Now students, before I proceed, CAT 2026 we people have started with the new batches now. So the latest batch we started from December 1, and students बहुत ही flexi timings के साथ हमने इन batches को launch किया. We have seen that many times it happens जब हम कोई लाइव सेशन लेते हैं तो स्टूडेंट को एक फिक्स टाइम में आपके बाउंड होना पड़ता है. बट स्टूडेंट्स द पॉइंट हैपेंस टू बी ये जो पूरा कोर्स स्ट्रक्चर डिजाइन है, इट हैज बीन डिजाइन्ड इन सच अ फैंटास्टिक मैनर. ऑन अ डेली बेसिस यू पीपल विल कीप गेटिंग योर वीडियोस, एंड एवरी वीकेंड यू पीपल आर गोइंग टू हैव द लाइव सेशंस. So you people can easily access all the videos and take the live sessions as well. And students, at a very affordable price, we people are offering this. Believe me, students, it is going to be the best investment if you people are looking for making a career in the field of management. So CAT 2026 को लेकर we people vouch it is going to be the best content. Study material, test series आप कुछ भी करें, लेकिन recorded videos लाइव सेशंस एंड जो पूरा कंटेंट है ASCAT को स्टूडेंट्स यू पीपल शुड एक्सप्लोर. I urge all the students what you people can do is install the ASCAT application or else you can visit www.iconascat.com website. And वहाँ पर students there is a demo course available in which you will have 5-7 videos of each and every subject. All 3 sections you people can access all those demo videos and after that if you feel जैसे confident है कि हमें ASCAT के साथ इस battle को fight करना है तो yes you people should become a part of ASCAT Mission IIMpossible Batch CAT 2026. ओके बहुत ही अफोर्डेबल प्राइस है स्टूडेंट्स, बिल्कुल मिस मत करना और डेमो सेशन जरूर देखना. चलिए कमिंग ऑन क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. अगेन इट बिकम्स अ क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच. चलिए ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर लाइव, आई वांट यू पीपल टू गिव द आंसर्स. नाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज नॉट सो टफ. आई थिंक यू पीपल कैन मैनेज टू गिव द करेक्ट आंसर. कम ऑन, हरी अप. और जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स लाइव हैं, स्टार्ट गिविंग द आंसर्स. जितना आप लोग इंटरैक्ट करोगे उतना मजा आएगा. यस सुधांश. Okay, come on everyone. And students, daily at 12 o'clock, we people are going to have the live sessions. So make it a point. 30-40 minutes के लिए you will join us. So variety is the spice of life. Is a dash. While many are called, but few are chosen. Is a and dash. Anyway, students, I think the best answer here happens to be in the first blank. Metaphor is going to come. So what is the meaning of metaphor? Metaphor का मतलब होता है students to compare two unlike things and to see that one is the other. जैसे for example if I say camel is a ship in the desert. So when I say camel is a ship in the desert, so that becomes an example of metaphor. But in case if I say camel is like a ship in the desert, so that becomes an example of simile. There is a very minute difference between metaphor and simile. Metaphor में students we people don't use like and as, but simile में we people use like and as. So if I say he is the lion in our family, so this becomes an example of a metaphor. So when I say variety is the spice of life, the students do understand हमने कहीं पर भी like और as use नहीं किया. So this is not simile. So the correct answer is metaphor. But now I have got two options, oxymoron and antithesis. So can you people tell me first option or third option, which is the correct answer? And how many students know what is the difference between oxymoron and antithesis? Come on everyone. Yes. Oxymoron and antithesis. Here students, the correct answer is going to be third option. Antithesis is the correct answer. Many are called, this becomes one idea, but few are chosen, this becomes the other idea. So students, in a phrase, in a sentence, when we use two ideas simultaneously, two opposite ideas simultaneously, this becomes an example of antithesis. For example, when I say man proposes, God disposes, so this also becomes an example of antithesis. But the question arises, what is the meaning of oxymoron? Oxymoron में generally हम लोग दो opposite words को एक साथ use करते हैं. जैसे for example, if I say it is a friendly fight, so when I say it's a friendly fight, तो fight अगर है तो friendly कैसे हो सकता है? So this becomes an example of oxymoron. तो oxymoron में हम दो opposite words को एक साथ use करते हैं. जैसे for example, if I make a sentence like, there are some students who are regularly irregular. So when I say regularly irregular, even this becomes an example of oxymoron. But in case of antithesis, there are two opposite ideas. There are two opposite tones basically. The students do understand. Okay, this becomes an example of antithesis, and I want everyone. Sorry. I want everyone, if you really want to have a better understanding of these two things, तो थोड़े से examples और देख लो. You people can Google to find out the difference between oxymoron and antithesis. But this is one such area where the questions will definitely come. And paper setter हमेशा ऐसे ही confusing areas पर questions पूछते भी हैं. तो figures of speech को बिल्कुल भी ignore मत करना. And this is going to play a very important role in SNAP and NMAT. और इन सब एग्जाम्स में एक या दो क्वेश्चन तो बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस क्रिएट कर देते हैं. So that is the reason students बिल्कुल ignore मत करना. And here the correct answer is antithesis, and metaphor. Okay? And moreover, hyperbole. You people do understand what is the meaning of hyperbole. Exaggerate करना, बढ़ा चढ़ा के बताना. हम किसी को 2 बार कहते हैं, but हम किस तरह से रिएक्ट करते हैं? 50 बार तुझे समझाया. When I say 50 बार तुझे समझाया, this becomes an example of hyperbole. Okay? Do understand? Okay, coming on students, question number 4. And question number 4, this becomes a question based on vocab. So when the word is given to us, and we are supposed to find out the word which is nearest in meaning. And the given word is pulchritude. Pulchritude. So what is the meaning of pulchritude? And students, एक Latin root word से ये originate होता है. Pulcher. So pulchritude. Can you people guess what is the correct answer? Yes, come on everyone. The correct answer of pulchritude is yes. इसका मतलब होता है beautiful होना. इसका मतलब होता है attractive होना. इसका मतलब होता है radiant होना. Understand? So do understand the correct answer here is attractive. The pulchritude is related to beauty. Okay, pulchritude is related to beauty, related to radiance. When I say radiant, the matlab hai beautiful. So can you people think about more synonyms of beautiful? Okay, students, अपनी vocab को develop करने का best तरीका. Whenever you people come across any new word, think about more and more synonyms. और जितने synonyms अपन सोच पाएंगे, आप देखोगे students exams में, okay, उतना confidence आपका होगा. And moreover, students do understand better vocab, better creativity. So my suggestion to everyone, whenever you people come across a new word, think about more and more synonyms. इसे और क्या कहते हैं? And students, जो आपकी emotions हैं, जो आपकी feelings हैं, matching words होना बहुत important है. मैं कई बार बच्चों को देखता हूँ, they are not able to communicate well because even if they have got the content, they don't have the matching words to express that content. अगर अपने आप को बहुत अच्छा articulate करना है, तो उसके लिए बहुत अच्छा vocab होना चाहिए. So pulchritude का मतलब है beauty, and here the best answer is attractive. Okay? Coming on students, the next one. Identify the correct word to complete the sentence. So there are a number of specific issues left somewhat dash in the document. So which is the correct answer? Now here you people see all the 4 options may be quite confusing. So ambivalent, ambiguous, ambidextrous and ambient. Anyway students, इन चारों को अगर मैं कंपेयर करूं, ambient थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट हो जाएगा. Ambient, ambience होता है ना surroundings. तो ambient का मतलब है something which is covering everything, which is covering from all the directions, encompassing. So that is the meaning of ambient. And possibly ambience word अपन ने सुना होगा. Ambience का मतलब क्या होता है? Surroundings. हम कहीं पर जाते हैं तो कहते हैं ना कि इसका ambience बहुत अच्छा है. Understand? Now students, बाकी जो तीनों words हैं, they have a common root, and the root is ambi. And whenever students we use ambi, इसका मतलब होता है both. Understand? So ambi basically stands for both. Okay? So when I say ambivalent, इसका मतलब है there are two feelings going on in my mind. मैं कोई काम करना भी चाहता हूँ, नहीं भी करना चाहता हूँ. So students, this kind of dilemma, in case if you have in your mind, so this kind of dilemma is known as ambivalence. So if a person is ambivalent, that means that person is not able to take a decision. That person is in a dilemma. Double-minded है. तो जब कोई person double-minded होता है तो उसको अपन ambivalent कहते हैं. Then students, ambiguous. Ambiguous का मतलब है something which is again not clear, or possibly something is written but which has got two meanings. So actually the reader is not able to understand what the writer wants to say. So many times we see that generally जो politicians होते हैं, they try to give ambiguous answers. Okay, they try to remain equivocal. ऐसा कुछ बोलना जिसके 2 मीनिंग्स आते हैं, और कभी फंस जाओ तो फिर आप कहते हो कि नहीं, मेरा मीनिंग तो ये नहीं था, मेरा तो वो मीनिंग था. तो इक्विवोकल होना, एम्बिगुअस होना. एम्बिगुअस का मतलब है नॉट क्लियर, डबल मीनिंग. एंड देन स्टूडेंट्स, ambidextrous. A person who is able to use both of his hands or possibly both of his legs with equal skill. Generally students आप देखोगे, जैसे मैं राइट हैंडेड हूँ तो मेरा राइट हैंड इज मोर स्किल. लेफ्ट से मैं उतना काम नहीं कर पाता हूँ. But some people with immense practice, they have become ambidextrous. That means they are able to use both the hands with equal skill. Such persons are known as ambidextrous. I guess the point is clear. So here, students, the best answer is there are a number of specific issues left somewhat ambiguous. इसका मतलब है उन issues को लेकर clarity नहीं है. Okay, तो here the best answer happens to be ambiguous. हो सकता है कुछ बच्चे ambivalent भी सोचें, but ambivalent कोई person होता है. ठीक है, if a person is not able to take a decision, he will be known as ambivalent. But ambiguous, some issues can be ambiguous, or whatever has been written can be ambiguous. An answer can be ambiguous. Okay, understand? Is the point clear? चलिए, coming on students to the next question. भाई जितने भी students live हैं, I would appreciate in case if you are able to give the answers in the chat box. Okay, थोड़ा सा सेशन और इंटरैक्टिव बनाते हैं, and जितने भी students live हैं, please ensure that स्ट्रीम का लाइक जरूर करो. जितना अप्रिसिएशन दोगे, आप देखोगे स्टूडेंट्स कल वाला कंटेंट और शानदार हो जाएगा. And students keep showering your love and affection to this channel and stay with us, and you will see like आने वाले जितने upcoming exams हैं, you are going to rock in that. And keep telling us what extra content you people want. Come on, which is the correct answer here? Again, students, few lines of a poem is given to us. Mending Wall by Robert Frost. And the answer, the question is, which of the above lines does not adhere to standard word order? Students, the question is standard word order. So if I talk about standard word order, generally हम लोग English में जब भी कोई sentence बनाते हैं, the word order is subject plus verb plus object, isn't it? You will have to figure out among these four lines which is not following that standard word order. So which is the correct answer? Yes, everyone. So when I say before I built a wall, I would ask you to know. I think students' first line is not the correct answer. What I was walling in or walling out. Walling in का मतलब है include करना, walling out का मतलब है exclude करना. But even second line is not the correct answer because the order is correct. And to whom I was like to give offense. Okay, to give offense का मतलब है किसी को hurt करना, understand? So, and to whom I was like to give offense. I think students coming on the fourth one, something there is that doesn't love a wall. Students, I think the correct answer is fourth one. Okay, ये पूरा sentence अगर मैं proper order में लिखूं, तो it has to be like this. There is something that doesn't love a wall. There is something that doesn't love a wall. So fourth line becomes the correct answer. And moreover, students, these are poems basically. And jitani writers hote hain, poets hote hain, they do have the freedom, the literary freedom, can write whatever manner they like. For them, the grammatical rules are not important. So people just imagine, अगर उन्हें भी grammar के rules में bind कर देंगे, तो ये लोग creative कैसे होंगे? फिलहाल स्टूडेंट्स ग्रामर के रूल्स सिर्फ और सिर्फ हमारे लिए, तो आने वाले जितनी भी एग्जाम्स के लिए हमें ग्रामर के रूल्स को समझना है. फॉर दीज पोएट्स एंड दीज राइटर्स, ग्रामर रूल्स आर नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. कमिंग ऑन. यस, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. Experts have stated the need to tailor plans to solve the unique problems that each city faces. Come on, students, you people have to find out what is the path of speech of unique. The unique का path of speech क्या होगा? Yes. The experts have stated the need to tailor plans to solve the unique problems that each city faces. Students, this becomes the question of elementary grammar. At least all the students should be able to understand the various parts of speech. That a given word belongs to which part of speech, you should be able to figure out. So which is the correct answer here? Yes, any answer? I'll tell you the correct answer is, okay, students, when I say solve the unique problems, so when I say unique problems, problems क्या है? Noun. So what kind of problems? Unique problems. So unique becomes an example of adjective. So here students, the correct answer is adjective. एडजेक्टिव एंड एडवर्ब में थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस होता है। एडजेक्टिव्स शो द क्वालिटी ऑफ अ नाउन और अ प्रोनाउन। एडवर्ब्स they actually show the quality of anything except the noun or a pronoun. So you people do understand. Adverb का जो definition है, that is very much broad. But adjectives हमेशा limited. They will just talk about a noun or a pronoun. So here students, when I say unique problems, the problems क्या है? Noun. So unique becomes an example of an adjective. Okay? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं students. There are two words given to us, and there is some relationship between these two. And you people have to figure out, you people have to find out one such option which enjoys the same relationship with the third word given. Yes, can you give the correct answer now? Students, besmirch and denigrate. Okay, these two are one and the same. और इन दोनों का मतलब होता है denigrate करना, degrade करना, spoil करना. So besmirch and denigrate. Okay, the meanings are one and the same and these two words are synonyms. जबकि praise का मतलब है तारीफ करना, तो praise का synonym कौन सा होगा? I think this question is not so tough. You people can easily find out. Elegize is not the correct answer. Elegize का मतलब होता है to make an elegy. And what is the meaning of an elegy? Elegy basically becomes a song. Okay, जो किसी की death पर गाया जाता है. Okay, it's a sad song basically. So such a song, if we make, that process is known as elegize. Understand? So elegy, elegize. Okay, sad song. Cheer is a positive word, but cheer का exact meaning praise नहीं होता. Understand? Appreciate करना उससे भी ज़्यादा important है motivate करना, cheer करना. Understand? So cheer is okay, but उससे better word मेरे पास है eulogize. Students, eulogize का मतलब होता है praise करना. Eulogize का मतलब होता है किसी के लिए अच्छे words use करना. And moreover, you people do understand. कहीं पर भी prefix अगर eu है, इसका मतलब है this word is going to be something soft, something good. Okay, just like euphemism, euthanasia, eugenicist, okay, euphoria, उसी तरह से students eulogize. तो eulogize का मतलब है praise करना. Okay, chaw. Chaw is basically to chew. Understand? chaw और कुछ नहीं होता है, chew होता है. Understand? Okay, so here the best answer is third option. चलिए, coming on students, question number 9. Hari said whatever came to mind during the debate rebuttal round. Do you understand what is the meaning of rebut? Okay, negate करना, oppose करना, disapprove करना. Understand? So Hari said whatever came to mind. So can you people tell me whatever का part of speech क्या होगा? Adverb, conjunction, pronoun, adjective. Okay, so which is going to be the correct answer? So when I say Hari said whatever, students, whatever becomes a relative pronoun here. Whatever becomes a relative pronoun. Hari said whatever came to mind. Here, students, the best answer is pronoun. This actually becomes an example of relative pronoun. Who, which, that, whatever. These are some examples of relative pronoun. और ये जो words हैं, they come actually in between the sentence and they relate a noun with the rest of the sentence. जैसे for example, my uncle who lives in the USA is coming tomorrow. So when I say my uncle who lives in the USA, this who becomes an example of relative pronoun. Okay? Coming on students, the last question of the day. Identify the compound word. I must tell all the students, you people should understand what is the meaning of a compound word, and you should also know what are the various types of sentences. Okay, so complex sentence, compound sentence, simple sentence, in सब के बारे में at least one question can be there. And moreover, compound word, ऐसे शब्द जो दो शब्दों से बनते हैं. Football, rainfall. Understand? So here the correct answer is bold face. Okay, baffle का मतलब है confuse करना. Baleful, something which is dangerous, harmful, evil. Okay, and beguile. Beguile का मतलब है to cheat someone. Okay, to cheat someone, to betray someone. Beguile का मतलब है धोखा देना. झूठ बोलना. So that is the meaning of बिकाल. Okay. चलिए, so all the students, I think these 10 questions which I have discussed, but ये सिर्फ 10 questions नहीं है, इसके साथ बहुत लंबा चौड़ा डिस्कशन भी हुआ है. So while giving the answers, I have explained a lot of things. तो कल दिन में 12 बजे अपन वापस मिलेंगे, और जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स ने सेशन को ज्वाइन किया, यस, आप अपने जितने भी दोस्त हैं, जितने आपके फ्रेंड सर्कल, जूनियर्स, anyone who is taking OMATs, please ensure that, okay, such videos, they reach them. And moreover, students, if you are looking for CAT 2026, you people should go on the website of IIMscat.com, and students, वहाँ पर जो डेमो कोर्स हैं, आप उनके वीडियोस देखो, उसमें क्वांट भी है, AILR भी है, और VRC भी है. और जैसे वो डेमो कोर्स देखोगे, आई एम सो कॉन्फिडेंट यू विल एक्चुअली नॉट लुक फॉर एनी अदर ऑप्शन. इतना कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव और इतना फैंटास्टिक टीचिंग मेथडोलॉजी, यू विल रियली एंजॉय दिस. स्टूडेंट्स, सी यू सून टुमारो 12 बजे, एंड प्लीज इंश्योर दैट इस सेशन को लाइक जरूर करना है, शेयर जरूर करना है. थैंक यू सो मच. बाय बाय फॉर नाउ.